Welcome back to Brain Bitesize. Today, we're uncovering a fascinating aspect of narcissism that often goes unnoticed. Stick around till the end to discover the surprising emotions that narcissists rarely, if ever, feel. You might find the last one particularly astonishing. Number 1. The unfelt emotions. Narcissists, characterized by an inflated sense of self-importance and a deep need for admiration, often exhibit a limited range of emotions. This limitation is not about the absence of all feelings but the absence of certain key emotions crucial for healthy interpersonal relationships and self-awareness. One of the most significant emotions that narcissists typically lack is genuine empathy. While they might display empathetic behaviors, these are often superficial and strategically employed to achieve a specific goal. This lack of true empathy is a defining characteristic of narcissism, affecting how they relate to others and often leading to manipulative or exploitative behaviors. Number 2. Genuine empathy. This lack of genuine empathy in narcissists can be attributed to their deep-rooted focus on themselves and their needs. Their world revolves around their experiences, desires, and feelings, leaving little room for truly understanding or valuing others' emotions. This self-centeredness isn't just a preference or a habit, it's a core feature of their personality. As a result, their responses to others' emotions are often calculated and driven by their interests. For instance, a narcissist might comfort someone if it makes them look good or if they expect something in return, but not necessarily because they truly feel for the person's distress. The absence of genuine empathy has significant implications for relationships with narcissists. It often leads to one-sided interactions, where the narcissist's needs and feelings are prioritized while the emotional needs of others are neglected or exploited. This dynamic can cause significant emotional strain and confusion for those involved with narcissists, as they may struggle to understand why their feelings seem unacknowledged or unreciprocated. Understanding this aspect of narcissism is crucial for anyone dealing with narcissistic individuals, as it helps in setting realistic expectations and boundaries in these relationships. Number 3. Deep-rooted insecurity. Unlike the typical insecurities that many people experience, the insecurities of a narcissist are not openly acknowledged or consciously felt. Instead, they manifest in their constant need for admiration and validation from others. This constant pursuit of external validation is a compensatory mechanism to bolster their fragile self-esteem. The irony here is that while narcissists may appear unshakably confident to the outside world, their self-image is quite vulnerable and unstable. They depend heavily on others to maintain their self-worth, making them extremely sensitive to criticism or perceived slights. Any threat to their self-image is met with a defensive and sometimes aggressive response, as it triggers these underlying insecurities. This reaction is not just about protecting their ego, it's a defense mechanism against the deep-seated fears of inadequacy and worthlessness they often cannot confront directly. Number 4. Authentic guilt. Guilt, as we know it, is a complex emotion that arises when a person believes they have done something wrong or harmed someone else. It's a cornerstone of moral conscience, driving us to make amends and learn from our mistakes. However, in the world of a narcissist, this emotion is often conspicuously missing. Their actions are primarily driven by self-interest and the maintenance of their ego. When a narcissist does something that hurts others, instead of feeling genuine remorse, they are more likely to rationalize their behavior or blame the victim. This lack of authentic guilt is not just about avoiding responsibility, it's a fundamental part of their psyche that allows them to continue their behavior without the emotional consequences that typically lead to change or self-reflection. In rare cases where a narcissist apologizes, it's often strategic, aimed at preserving their image or manipulating the situation to their advantage. This absence of true guilt can have profound implications on their relationships and interactions, as it prevents the development of genuine empathy and understanding towards others' feelings and experiences. Number 5. Long-term love. For a narcissist, relationships are often seen as a means to an end, a way to bolster their ego, gain admiration, or fulfill their needs. This transactional view of love hinders their ability to form genuine, selfless emotional bonds. They might engage in romantic relationships, but these are frequently characterized by superficiality and a focus on what they can gain rather than a mutual sharing of affection and support. The concept of love, for a narcissist, is often tied to control and power rather than vulnerability and sharing. This approach to relationships means that the enduring, unconditional love that forms the foundation of long-term partnerships is often elusive. They may mimic the behaviors associated with love, like giving gifts or saying romantic things. Still, these actions are typically driven by their needs and desires, not genuine concern for their partner's well-being. As a result, relationships with narcissists can be challenging and may lack the depth and nurturing that are hallmarks of long-term, loving partnerships. As we've seen, the emotional world of a narcissist is complex and often lacking in key areas that foster healthy relationships and self-awareness. Understanding these missing emotions can help us navigate interactions with narcissists more effectively. If you found this video enlightening, like, share, and subscribe to Brain Bitesize for more insights into human psychology. Until next time, keep exploring the depths of the mind.